Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shores of Sorrows, Sapira's Legend, Season 1, Episode 8, Towering Defeat. I am your player for today. I am playing Captain Wilcock, and joining us on this adventure is our lovely cast. Let's bring them in. Hello.
There we are.
Hi.
All right. So, just to start off, we do not have a we do not have a Bernera, sorry. So, our sea witch is still lurking at the bottom of the sea under the weather, or I should say, under the sea. And where do we want to start off with our adventure? Cast.
I'm
gonna hold you for last. I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
actually hold the DM for last. So let's go around and do the
Oh, okay.
players.
Okay.
All right, so let's start off with the sword-wielding fighter over there.
Oh, hello. I am Magdi, the fighter who's just now gotten her sea legs and just has realized that she is afraid of heights.
Very towering heights, apparently.
Very tiring heights, yes.
All right, and who do you want to pass it on to?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I know, right? Which direction?
That one.
That way.
Yeah. Yes.
That way.
All right.
I will be playing Ozgeram, who is the totally not secretly lizard person navigator.
I just love how you said that. Totally not secret.
Yep.
Well, not. Probably fine.
And as I said again, I am Captain Wilcock. I am playing the captain in the story. I am not the storyteller, however. That is up to
Shock of all shocks.
That role
that guy.
goes to me.
No. There you go. There you go. You got it.
Yep.
It goes to me.
The Brady Bunch.
But it is me. I control Britland usually, and also Alexo and such. But today, and probably a few other days, is for this game at least, I will be controlling the environment, the NPCs, and blah blah blah. We all know how DMs work, probably.
If you don't, look it up. Just kidding.
I'm about to get an example, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Without the DM, there is no game.
exactly. It's just a bunch of chaotic players running around in circles, chasing their tails.
Running around in the void.
All right, and any last-minute announcements, questions, or stuff like that before we jump into today's adventure?
No, never mind.
I'm good.
All right, well, I'd like to say before we start, if you are watching and you would like to follow us, you're more than welcome to. Also, if you'd like to support us financially, if you have the means, we do have a Patreon. We also have a donation window open for our lovely cast here. All proceeds go to actually supporting the show and the content you see before you. So if you want to support us in any way financially, that's up to you. There's no requirement to do that, but we do appreciate any contribution you wish to give. Without further ado, let's start our adventure. We'll be right back after the opening intro, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sapira's Legend, Shores of Sorrows. Alright, so, will our GM please take it away?
It's time! Last time, I remember, you guys took a nap. Very good.
Yes.
Sleep is good. You gotta have a sleep after that shit. Anyways, it's
Uh,
day again.
it- so was that a long rest, dear heart?
Yes. Regain everything, practically.
Thank
You'll need it.
you. Oh Lord, do we need it? Wait, there we go. Go away.
Oop, I accidentally killed Britlin again.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. No,
I-
don't kill Bertland.
We need
I
him.
accidentally put
Is he
damage.
technically alive?
When I was hitting the Beyond thing, I accidentally did damage instead of healing.
Whoops.
Oh no. Start rolling player death. Just kidding.
Oop, I did it again. Here we go, kill him. Okay, once you get your stats already up again, we can start.
Yep.
I've already done that. I did this
Nice,
thing
nice.
called long rest. It's one of those lovely little buttons.
Ease. Long rests are
I don't even know
amazing.
it's a button.
It's up at the top. You have shared, you have short rest, and then you have long rest. If you hit long rest and then you hit confirm, all your stuff comes back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, give me a moment to bring up my character sheet, so continue while I just punch in this lovely thing.
It's sunrise. Like you guys like wake up to a practically, the color. It's like a reddish orange, pretty much. As the sun slowly rises again, above the clouds that blanket the far bottom area of this whole place. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of pretty.
Hmm.
One just wakes up. Ah! Oh, sunset. Well, not sunset, but a sunrise.
That is really, really pretty, and I just realized how high we are.
Don't look. Well, don't look at the.
I'm trying not to think about
This
it.
place seems pretty stable, so I don't think there's much to worry about. Just don't get near the edge. You'll be fine.
And anyway, if you did fall, you'd die so quickly you wouldn't even feel it.
What? Religious
Why
turn.
would you say something like that?
Also, by the way, it takes you a second, Magda, but you realize your little cold old friend is on your head, sleeping.
I'm not going to disturb the kobold friend.
I
Yeah.
forgot
Ooh, I still have
what
to
name you
name
gave
It's
him.
like a little
Oh, yeah,
wrapped hat.
you didn't even name him yet.
Yeah, I still have to name him.
The captain is still kind of like rolled up in his sleeping bag, just kind of snoring.
Captain, wake up.
What?
He says, well, not really hitting you, just kind of tapping you with his cane. Wake up.
He
It's
just kind
morning.
of stirs and he says, "Breakfast and eggs."
There's no breakfast. We are literally practically in heaven right now. And I have not seen any food for miles.
You just hear like a grumbling from his stomach.
Here, have this small thing of crackers I have.
He just takes a nibble and then gets up. So, what were we doing again?
That's a name. No, I'm not giving that creature that name. No. Sorry. Keep going. I'm looking at names.
His name is Mary.
One of the players, not the players, one of the audience members suggests that you give it the name Little Stanley.
Little Stanley?
Little
Yes.
Stanley. Little Stanley. Not Big Stanley, just little.
So,
You got it.
all right.
I
so,
love Little Stanley.
I love the name. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, STA Miller too. I hope I'm pronouncing that right?
Ooh.
All right. So, Little Stanley it is. So,
Yay!
Captain wakes up and is kind of like rolling up his sleeping bag after munching on the cracker.
I'm looking up at my new friend. I am going to call you Little Stanley.
The thing looks at you and its tail wags a bit.
Good. have a friend.
Like, good job, you have a friend. Now, where to? He says we're looking at like the center console thing
So,
again.
so what exactly are we looking for here? Just out of curiosity and
We're looking for the the like 7 more shard pieces.
we're looking for seven. Don't
We
you
are
think that's gonna take a long time to try to find 7 of them if we have to go to each location and then come back?
yes. I've acknowledged this as a DM. Luckily, I have a plan. I have a plan.
Oh,
What
good.
is your plan?
Oh,
Says the captain.
Well, this is out of character stuff. I'm saying like I have a plan to make sure this
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
take
okay.
forever.
I didn't know. I thought you were in character.
so my character kind of wanders over to the. There is a map that we can kind of sort of see, right?
Kind of isn't. It's more of just the simple console thing that I hope you remember how it works.
Oh yeah, that
Kinda,
hologrammy thingy with magic.
kinda. Oh, nutsoids! I forgot to pull out my dice.
It's
We'll
a
just touch glowy bits on it until something
It's just-
happens.
it's
Yeah.
it's a 3 ringed thing in the middle, and also there's sections of all 3 of the rings, and you can move those up and down.
Yep.
And the rings you can spin left to right.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's
do
right.
this, the
Okay.
middle one I'm pretty
So-
sure rotates. The top one rises bridges and lowers bridges, and the bottom ring rotates the whole.
The whole map.
No, it doesn't rotate. It rises and lowers the tower you're in, and
Yeah.
the other one rotates. The middle one rotates the
All
tower.
right. So let's get organized here. We already found one. Is there a way that we could track these shards?
Hmm. Bertland
What
just
am I doing thinking? I
The captain says, if only we had a Bernero with us.
only if But we
only
don't.
if-
we don't have much of anything in the situation. Wait a minute. He says we're looking at like the where the shard is that's like plugged into the wall now.
Mhm.
There's 2 symbols on it. Well, not on it, but next to it.
Yeah.
One looks like a anvil of some type, and another one looks like a gear. Look for that on the panel.
Okay. So an anvil and a gear, right? Right.
Yep.
She's looking at the panel. Do I roll a perception?
Yes. There's so many different symbols on them. It's so
I'm
hard to tell.
specifically looking for an anvil and a gear.
Yes.
So that's might as well say that as I'm doing that. Let's see, 13 plus 4. That's a 17.
After a big looking, you do find both the anvil and the gear pretty easy, actually.
Oh, do I?
Yes. Now you just have to figure out what you're gonna have to mess with to get whatever these 2 buildings are, because assuming these are 2 different buildings.
Are they are they on different rings by any chance, or are they?
They are on 2 different rings, but they're very close to each other on like the
Okay.
actual thing.
Just wondering
So
if we can like try to align them somehow. I don't know.
that's my thought. If we could try to align them and then only make one bridge to both of them,
Oh, hey.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, then we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or 2.
Towers with one bridge. This is the captain.
That's it. That's it.
Close enough.
And he says, I used to remember reading a book called Bridge to Terabithia. Wonder if it's any relevance.
Probably.
Is this Terabithia?
Wait.
I don't know.
This place has not been given a name so far. Or maybe it has, and just all those weird texts we can't read has been saying it this whole time.
Yeah,
Could be.
it's in a language that we don't understand completely.
Yes. Britton just like stares at the panel.
Okay. Hang on. We need to get these 2 closer together.
You notice one and of the little things are on the middle ring, and another one is on
The outer ring.
the bottom ring.
What's
Okay,
the bottom?
the middle ring will rotate this whole structure, and the one will rise or lower the whole thing.
Okay, so the bottom ring doesn't rotate. It sounds like it just goes up and down.
Well, you still rotate the ring. It just makes
Oh,
the
okay.
building itself rise or lower, depending.
Oh, okay. Like
Okay,
a
yeah,
kind of like a
yeah.
screw where it's like you rotate it and it goes, and then it like
Kind of.
unscrews. Okay.
Okay. Um.
Well, we
Okay.
should be able to get the symbols to meet, but is there like? Well, I guess we have to get them to meet at the right height. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so. Why am I doing this? She's looking at this, going, "How do I do this?"
Britain's like
Her
looking at
turn.
the segments with the because each segment has a symbol on it, and two of the segments have the two symbols you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Ooh.
And you can slide these segments up and down.
Okay.
Right.
Turn.
If so, the bottom ring or the outer ring, I don't remember which one it is.
It's
Um.
the bottom ring for the gear and the middle ring for the anvil.
Okay. I want to spin the bottom one until it's
Spin.
at the right level for the middle gear.
It can't be at the right level. It could be just
Okay.
under the anvil.
I'll
Or
settle
just-
for that. I'm fine with that.
As you rotate the ring, you feel the whole structure you're in rise. Like,
Okay. And then we'll try spinning the middle ring until the gear lines up with the anvil horizontally.
the whole thing starts rotating.
Okay.
Feel like
Do we have any new walkways or bridges that we can use?
Yeah,
Well,
my guy
that's-
will peek out.
the top ring controls the bridges.
Oh, well. Okay. What do we do with that one? Do we just spin it, lift
Just
it?
stares at it. I think your problem is that those two symbol things are under each other. I think they have to be directly on the side of each other.
Well, they don't seem to line up when I try to put them next to each other.
Britain slides because you have them directly under each other, I guess. Britain takes the bottom one, moves it to the side, and then slides it up. Did I do something?
Again, Magda's peeking outside.
You see two towers in the slight distance rise.
You've done something.
And you see two bridges also rise, connecting to the platform you're on, of course.
Okay.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, you've done something twice. We've got two bridges.
Now, you could try and inspect these towers from the distance you're at, or wait until you get closer.
The captain's gonna pull out his spyglass and kind of do the.
There we go.
Inspect with your eyes, man.
And he's going to roll. What is it? Perception.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 5. No, I don't think he sees anything. I think the lens cap is still on.
Blocking you. Oh, you just forget to take off the lens cap. Like, it's so dark.
Captain, you've got the lens cap on. Maybe you want to take that off before you start tearing off into the nothingness.
Takes it off and it's like, oh, you're right. Flips it up. He's gonna look through it. I see a tower. Do you want me to roll again or no?
On the tower? Yes, if you want to see
Okay.
fine details on the
Okay,
towers.
sure. Perception again. That is a 14.
You can kind of see on the right tower there seems to be maybe pipes and maybe a smokestack or something. Not there's smoke not coming out of it, but it seems to be like some sort of chimney on it.
There appears to be a tower with a lot of metal components to it.
And there's another, and the one to its left seems to have something rotating on it, like gears almost.
Something is definitely moving on the other tower. I can't make it out. He tries to adjust his focal. Looks like cogs or gears or something. Puts his scope away.
I guess I guess it's similar to the, well,
Well,
I guess it's similar to the symbols.
so
Makes sense. One's
here?
the anvil and one's the gear.
Well, I mean, if it's an anvil, then it must mean that it's a smeltery or
A
or a place
forge?
where or a forge. Thank you, a forge. Now the gear, I have no idea what that is, but that symbol I recognize. I mean, if you want to go and get weapons, you would go to the blacksmith, i.e., he would have a forge.
I recommend we go to the blacksmith first before we go to the gear place, says the captain. We can stock up on some weapons there, if they have
Luckily,
them.
these
And
luckily
if they
these
have any
bridges
weapons
are.
there, that we
Brittlin
can
goes.
use. Yes.
Just looks and goes. Luckily, these bridges are really close together. I'm pretty sure we can take a little walk across them. Not really deep, but you know.
Well, the campsite's already packed up, so he's carrying like this big backpack on his shoulders, like he's the pack mule of the party.
Britlin's like,
Right.
let's go.
We're making the halfling drag everything around.
Yep.
Brittlin does a nice stride to the forge-looking area.
And the
Mouse
captain's
rumbles
kind of
over.
like struggling behind. He's just like toting this huge backpack over his shoulder that's like twice his size. And he's like just putting up a hand like, wait for me.
As you walk by, you walk by more bodies, old bodies, like, you know, skeletons, suits of armor, some sort of automaton here and there. You know, what you expect to see at this point. You do see like a small chunk of the bridge missing.
Wait,
Just a
wait,
small chunk.
wait. There's a part of the bridge that's missing.
We can just walk around it, Brittlin says.
Okay. And you watch Magdi get all the way
Shuffle.
over. Yeah, shuffle all the way over and holding the other side, kind of going. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Like
How
you,
she's
you,
reacting
you
right
walk,
now.
you accidentally kick a pebble off as you walk by, so you hear it like clatter down to the nothingness. Like you're like a.
Hey, look, a seagull. As the captain's crossing.
Okay. You guys eventually get to this place. See a large door, as usual. And you can make it. These are like metal pipes, and you see a lot of like heat release things all over it
Right.
and stuff. Doesn't seem to be on though.
I will check. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It doesn't seem like this place has been active for a while.
Definitely looks like some kind of forge I've never seen.
Well, now Magdi has actually opened her eyes after that lovely harrowing experience around the hole.
Brittlin like
Does she recognize anything in this
um
forge?
History check
look-
or insight?
yeah. Do a history check, yeah.
Okay.
That can either be your best or worst stat.
Not my best.
Not like theirs.
I take it the roll wasn't very high.
I'll take it as well.
I rolled a 1. My
Damn.
character has absolutely no freaking idea.
Okay, wait. Hate to delay this for a second, but hey, can I drag you down for a second?
Who?
Yeah.
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go right down
All
to
right.
roleplay, I guess. Drag you down.
So, how's everyone doing in chat? Hope you're enjoying the show. We have a lot of fun and exciting things coming your way. Not just for this show, but for all our shows. We are currently working on our new show coming out this Monday, or next Monday. We haven't decided yet on our internal team yet, but it's a new
Return.
space show called New Void, and it's going to be featuring the brand new Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha. So
Sounds cool.
it's going to be a story-based adventure, but it's going to be a kind of a loosey-goosey adventure with lots of ground-based adventures and stuff like that on planets with footfall. We're going to do a lot of taxiing stuff with the game mechanics and stuff like that as
What
they
did I
continue to
miss?
roll out new features and stuff like that. We're just waiting for you. And that's New Void. Also, check out Realms of Awakened Essence every Saturday because we have a new season coming out in May the 1st. And no, May the 4th is not going to be happening unless we were to do it on a different day, but we not. So May 1st is going to be our brand new season of Realms of Awakened Essence with our brand new features and stuff that you can learn about. If you join our Discord, we can tell you a little bit about that, and if you want to become a Patreon, you get an inside scoop on that information as well as behind the scenes sneak peeks as special features. Yes, new features. We can't reveal what those are exactly, but we can give you maybe a couple spoilers and stuff like that if you join our Discord. And the Discord link is available here in chat. Give me a moment.
Also, I hate to
Yep,
interrupt
there we
your self-plugin, but
Yep.
we're already at 153.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So we're gonna go right back to game, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for that. If you have
We
any
have a
questions,
scheduled upkeep.
just ask us in chat, and I'll be monitoring chat for you guys. So if you have any questions, just
Alright.
ask. And back to the game.
Cool. Like Magda, you look at it, you don't relate anything to this barely, but you have a really small sense of deja vu. It's barely noticeable though.
Oh, oh.
May have rolled the 1, but still gonna get something out of that.
I feel like
You okay, Magda?
I don't know, Brittlin. I think I've been here, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
Well, you're scared of heights. I wouldn't believe you've been here before.
well,
This is a very high up place.
and I reach up to my friend who's still perched on my head, I would imagine.
You just pick him up, and he looks at you.
Well, if he's still on my head, then I'm not picking him up technically.
Oh.
My hand kind of goes up to little Stanley, and kind of gets some comfort, petting little Stanley.
He almost lets out a purring noise. Almost.
Almost.
You can feel what seems to be a purr on your head, pretty much, though.
That's fine.
Osterom's gonna check the door out, maybe for traps, and then see if it's locked.
Roll.
Ooh. I got a 21 on my investigation check.
You see no traps, but you do realize, like, there's slate almost windows to the door, and you see that there are gears in it. Seems to be locked.
Interesting. Okay. Do the okay? So the gears are stationary, but it looks like they're part of maybe the opening mechanism.
Well, yeah. As you look at it, you do also look up, and you realize there's a shaft, like a gear shaft, that's connecting to the other tower.
We may have to visit the other tower first.
Why?
It looks like the door is driven by a gear shaft that connects to that tower.
Oh, okay.
We may have to either walk further back to where the bridges are closer together, or try and make a makeshift bridge, or jump to the other bridge.
Jump? Oh,
Perhaps we'll just walk
okay.
Yeah, walking's better. Don't worry, we're walking back. But we're not gonna walk all the way back.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You guys walk far back enough where the bridges are really close together. Like, it'll only take a step.
Like stepping over it, yeah.
You would
Okay.
have to be a unstable buffoon to get your leg in between the slight gap.
An unstable buffoon. I love it. I so love it. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, very good. But do it.
Okay. And then I loop back around to the gear
Yeah.
tower.
Burton follows. He pretty much does a little leap thing with his cane. He uses his cane to boost himself. No need to jump over it, but he still did it.
Magdie is going to carefully do this. Do I roll for anything?
No, unless you really want to.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. It's just she's being very careful and not looking down.
The small gap is scary.
Small gap is scary.
Captain has a struggle trying to get over this gap.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and roll a dexterity check.
Luckily, your
Only
bag
one
will
of
save
us
you.
has to. Lord.
Luckily, your bag may save
or
you if
acrobatics.
you do fall between the gap.
I'm gonna have to roll acrobatics for this, right? Or dexterity saving throw.
You are wearing a heavy bag, though.
Dexterity saving throw then.
Yeah.
Thank God. I got a 24.
Did you really?
Yes, I rolled a nat 20.
I feel like we're soaking up our good rolls for prior to combat stuff, but oh well.
Yep.
You're using one of your good rolls.
I had one bad roll. That
Mm,
means I
that's
soaked a
fair.
bad roll.
That's fair.
You guys walk all the way to this other tower. You see, these are gears on it, definitely rotating. You can hear like this one giant clock almost.
Okay. Is there a door in this tower?
You do see there is a door.
Is it open?
It is creaked open, actually.
Okay.
Astro, why don't you go first? Yeah, just to check out to make sure there's nothing. In there.
Open the door.
That's
It's
fair.
probably fine. Britland just says.
Britland, do you really want to find out if there's something really nasty on the other side of this door?
Just peek through the hole in the door.
There is a keyhole.
I was gonna say I'll just check it for traps real quick. If nothing else.
Okay.
Good idea.
As you get closer, you just hear a lot more clanking and ticking and a lot of sounds of rotating objects.
I rolled a 15 on my check.
You don't see anything in particular. You think you see a pressure plate, but then you just realize it's just a
It's a doormat.
it's a doormat. Yeah.
It's just the welcome mat on the other side.
Yeah.
And it says tick.
Keep on ticking.
We need new merch
Hey,
that just says keep on ticking.
Keep on ticking.
Ah.
Be scary.
Oh,
But-
Ostrom will go in the tower. This seems safe.
You
I
walk
just
in,
mentioned
you-
merch and the bot just just promoted a merch. That's hilarious.
That's funny. But you open the door. You're immediately greeted to what was making all that ticking noise. Those are a good set of giant gears. Why is this tower a lot larger than it looked from the outside?
It's larger on the inside.
Duh, 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 duh. But you look around, you do see there are normal doors, but also in front of you is a giant set of cogs. It looks like you could probably walk on them. Like they're sideways, you could stand on them like
I was
that.
gonna say I'm picturing the one level in Castlevania, like the Castlevania 3. Like we're talking classics here.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't think I ever watched anybody play that game, but I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, there's such loud, like, ticking and clanking noises as these gears kind of look like they haven't. It looks like these gears have been dormant for a while, and only recently it started to work again. Actually, it takes a few seconds, but then you realize why the gears probably weren't moving for a while.
They haven't been oiled, or
Yeah, you see one of those vines from that monster you fought last time.
Oh.
Like,
dear.
it's rotten and it's falling apart as the gears tear it apart.
Oh, so it held it up. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
But
Is
it
there
seems like that vine monster was holding this place bound.
okay? So is there a way up, or is it just one floor?
Well, you do look up, and there's a lot more floors from here. There's a lot of more gears and stuff, and some that areas seem to be just just normal floors, but then there's just gears to go up.
Okay.
You can either
Ah,
there's
oh,
there's a door to your left and right, or you can try and parkour on these gears.
No.
No.
Magdi will take. You said that there were stairs, right?
Well, a door to your left and right could lead to stairs.
Okay. She's going to walk to the door.
Door number 1 or number 2? Come on.
I'm going to roll for it. Number 1.
You walk to the one on your left.
Hold on, one moment. Keep going. I'm just gonna do something.
You open the door, and you are met with a normal-ish looking room. Well, it looks normal until you look around. You realize is that this is, well, best way to describe it is that this seems to be like a tinkering room.
A tinkering
you-
room.
You see a table and a chair. It looks like someone, I wouldn't say recently, but it looks like way before this place went to crap. The last thing that probably happened that was normal was someone getting up from it. As you see, the chair is slightly, ajar from being up against the thing.
Uh-huh.
You also see on it some tinkered on some like it looks like a hand, pretty much like a machine hand. And as you look at it, you get another sense of deja vu.
Do I roll for this particular deja vu?
History.
Yes.
Hold on.
You could roll. You can roll a history to try and maybe pinpoint the memory a little more.
Well, I'm bouncing back and forth. That was a 19.
You think about it real hard, and you get a really brief imagery of, by first person, probably you walking up to someone working on something while sitting in a chair while working on something on the table, and then turning to you and waving at you, and that's kind of it. It is a bit, a jarring, bit jarring.
But I don't. Right, I cannot see who the person waving to me is in this
Yeah,
particular
like their
memory.
face is pretty much blurry in your memory. You can't really remember any features specifically.
I swear I've been here before. Waving to somebody in this room.
Bertlin just walks in and is like, about what?
Don't know.
do we
Mm.
have, do we have any sense of how long this place has been like vacant / abandoned? Like,
Could I roll an Arcana check for that?
You can try.
Okay.
we're gonna get all CSI up in here.
Yes.
Enhance.
zoom in and enhance.
No. I rolled a nat
That's not how it
1.
works.
And someone's wearing sunglasses and they make a really bad pun.
I rolled a nat 1.
As they're putting on the sunglasses.
I roll a nat 1 for Arcana, and it's just like the spell fizzles.
Someone is grinding your gears.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh no, Arcana 1. That's bad.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
As you try and do an Arcana check, like what are you doing with your Arcana? Like, are you just like putting your hand up trying to sense magic or something?
Well, he's trying to sense how old it is by the age of how much magic is possibly causing these gears to turn. Because there's obviously
As
no
you're
energy source of like that he can see where the stuff's coming from. So he's trying to see if it's magically induced.
you try to do this, and you keep trying, but then you pretty much just kind of feel lightheaded after a few seconds of trying. Like it almost feels like someone is grabbing your head and squeezing for a second until you stop.
Does anyone feel like they have a raging headache? As he
No,
grabs his
I'm
head.
fine.
No, I just have a really bad case of deja vu, Captain.
Maybe it's related. I don't know. Best not
Well,
use
let's go
magic
through
around this stuff.
Well, let's walk through the other door.
Good idea.
Mhm.
Okay.
The stuff is triggering memories, and it's quite frankly, it's scaring me.
Mind you, the more memories that we trigger, the more likely it is that you'll recall something we can use.
Like the words. Hopefully. Please tell me you can read this stuff. You walk into the next room, and this one, you're like on a, you're like you walk out onto this like platform. You look down, you see like there's another floor under you, and above you there is, basically you notice there's a series of ropes around. Looks like they can be cut, and you can see they're attached to what maybe could be some platforms that could rise and lower something. Hmm.
Rise and lower.
Probably.
Can we reach any of the ropes from here?
Yes, they're all within range they're poking out of base. The ropes are going through the platform pretty much because the platform has
Okay.
like holes cut
Right.
into it.
So Magdi will reach up, grab one of the ropes, close her eyes, and gently tug.
You tug it, some dust kind of comes off the rope as you hear like a
Okay, that
something
did.
kind of moves, but you probably let go of it after you probably cough, and you hear a platform and you hear whatever was moving slam back down like a.
Okay, I want to pull this again, and I'm going to hang on to it. So I pull it again, and I hang on to it.
You hear like a platform slowly either rise or fall. You can't really tell which direction it's coming from until it gets level with the platform. It seems that it rose a bit. You do feel like you're lifting a weight or something under you. Like you feel like this rope is attached to some sort of weight mechanism.
So can I keep pulling, or does it have a resistance for me to keep pulling?
It does feel like at a certain point that the weight's probably clashing against something. As you hear like a little tink as the rope refuses to be moved anymore.
Okay, I'm going to slowly, because I don't want to drop it, obviously. So
Mhm.
I'm slowly going to, put the rope back, but I'm slowly doing it so, as I said, so it doesn't drop or something.
As slowly lower the weight.
Okay, so that's one rope.
Yeah, you do notice that the platform seems to kind of go down as basically
Right.
as the rope goes up, like as you lift the rope up, the
Uh-huh.
platform seems to rise.
And when I
But as
lower the rope, it seems to go down.
yeah, it seems like the weight is weighting it down.
Right. Okay. So there are other ropes here. Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to take another rope. I'm prepared for the dust this time.
You can also look at these ropes to see if there's anything on them.
Yeah, she is going to look at the ropes before she touches any of these. Is that a perception check, dear Hurt?
Yes. The dust is making it hard to see.
Yeah, I got figured. That's 17.
You look and you realize for one the rope you were touching has a green line on it, like a dotted line, like what you would use to say "cut here," pretty much. And for the other three, because there's three more, another one does have a green one, but the other two, like the one you're about to touch, has a red one.
The captain
Still a
says,
cut
I
line,
advise
it's red.
don't touch that one. Red means bad, usually.
We don't know what these things do. And I will have a hold of the rope, so whatever happens, it should be fine. And she grabs onto the rope.
Well, you can tug it in any direction you want.
And she's gonna drag it down slowly.
As you do that, you start hearing something ticking, like all of a sudden the rope kind of gets stuck. It feels like you could pull it to get it unstuck. That's up to you if you want to give it a tug.
Is anything happening out there?
Like you see like above one of the doors something is rustling up some dust or sand falling out from something above the door. But it seems to be internal with the door frame or something.
I'm gonna give this a yank.
Okay, wait, are we?
No, she's saying that.
Okay.
First of all, she's saying that.
Don't get us killed. We're standing right here behind you.
Right. A 1, a 2, a yank.
You yank it, you hear a all of a sudden you see a pen fall to the side of you, and all of a sudden a metal gate falls into the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
I guess we're moving forward.
Okay.
You also notice that the other red lined rope gets cut by something as it falls. What was that noise?
I don't know.
Maybe tugging the red rope was a bad idea. You also notice the red rope is also the one you're holding is also being cut.
Okay. She's now looking at the 2 green ropes. They're still there, yes?
The green ropes are there. They seem fine.
All right.
You do see the green ropes seem tighter though. Like something's starting to weigh it down even more.
So, yeah. Mag just sent me a message, so, I'll do something specifically when it's my turn. Because Mag says I can play his character, so.
Oh, damn. But, Burton just goes, oh, great. This is good. He says while tapping one of the green ropes with his cane.
So the door that we entered through is blocked off by the gate now, right?
Yes.
Do we see any other exits from this room besides falling?
The one under you guys, okay, that would be a nasty fall. But you do see there seems to be a door open, and the one above you also seems to be a door open.
Okay, can we reach them via the platforms?
I was just gonna do that.
Oh, fair enough.
No. Okay.
But the platforms are suspended by ropes, right?
Yes.
So in theory, there's a way we can get them to lift.
Burton's like, these green ropes must control how this mechanism works.
Okay,
Agreed.
I'll try pulling on the green ropes.
Which one? The left one or the right one?
Well, which one did I pull the first time?
You pulled the right one.
So she's gonna pull the left one.
As you pull the left one, you see the platform lower. But this is a lot heavier now. Like, it feels like something is really pulling down.
Hey,
now.
can I inject something into the scene for Mag?
Okay.
What is it?
Standing on the platform is Bernira.
How did she get there?
Don't ask.
There's no way she should be here. But okay, I'll accept it.
How did you get here?
I don't know. I just woke up and I was here.
How did you were down there? Okay, whatever. We're not gonna worry about how much plot. You're breaking the fourth wall again. Shit.
How can I assist you?
Um,
I,
how can she assist us?
I mean,
pull.
me thinking this was gonna be easy because Brunea isn't here. Brunea, hello. Hold
Oh
up.
crap!
she looks around and she says, apparently there's a lot of pulleys and levers and platform things. She looks down at her, what she's standing on. I best we
Yeah.
go up?
Up it is, then, I guess. Bertlin says while jumping on the platform. Wait, who's gonna let Magdi up?
Well, I guess that would be me. I think.
Can we reach? Can we still reach the ropes while we're on a platform, or no?
Well, you can keep tugging it to get onto the platform and still have it there.
Well, that's what Magdi is going to do. She is the
Every-
strongest
Yep.
of you guys.
Every time
Yeah.
you need to start rolling. You need to start rolling strength now, as it's starting to get real hard to.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Can
No.
am I
can
rolling a
we
strength?
can
Am I rolling a strength check?
Yes, you're rolling a straight check with whatever modifier you have for your strength.
can we assist and thus give advantage by any chance?
Yes. Hello. But if she fails, she's probably going with the rope, and you're probably going with the rope.
Fair enough.
Okay, okay, okay.
So it's a little bit of pressure. If you want to help her, you may be dragged down with her.
Oh, lordy. 9, 10. That's a 13.
You want to help her in this situation?
That was with advantage, dear heart.
Oh God. Yes,
Yeah, that-
you slip a little bit, and you feel like if you don't let go of the rope now, you're not going to go with the platform, and you're probably going to get caught between the platform and the rising platform and the top platform because it's a very
Question, is
it's a
there any gears in range that Bernira can like reach that are affecting this pulley mechanism?
pretty much there's been really no. This room's been pretty much clean. The only things that are
Okay.
really here are the ropes.
Okay.
So, in other words, Magdi shouldn't let go of the rope right at the moment.
I
Well, if you
assume
feel
so.
like you realize and you look up, you do see that this platform is like there's pretty much no gap between the platform and the top platform with a hole in the middle
Right.
for the rising platform. So basically, if you get stuck to this platform while it all of a sudden shoots up, you may get caught in between that, and it may not be a good end.
Yeah, my question was,
Mhm.
should I be still hanging onto the rope in order to prevent that?
Well, you can try and let go and back up as fast as possible to get onto the center of the platform, away from the edges. You also realize your little friend,
Little Stanley.
Little
yeah, he's still
Stanley.
vibing. He's vibing on your head right now.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's like, okay, um, uh, you should let go now.
I am not summarily letting go. I'm going to lower us gently.
Hmm.
She's okay. So that was the left rope that she pulled, correct?
Well, yeah. Unless you
She's
step off the platform, you're still on the middle platform trying to hold on.
no. She's
Mhm.
she very carefully let the rope go back up.
As you let go of the rope, the platform with everyone else on goes up. Well
Is
then.
she no longer is Magdi no longer on the platform?
Well, did you step off?
Okay, dear. I think we've got our things crossed.
Yes, very. I had a feeling. But the few times I don't ask questions is the times I get screwed.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was she by
I
the
was
rope
I was
as
imagining
she was
you grabbed the rope and you
lower?
were trying to step onto the platform, so when you let go, you would have went up with the platform.
Okay. So where does it leave everybody else?
It leads them to the top of the
No.
room.
Where no. Where are they? Were they on the platform or were they off the platform?
I imagined everyone else stepped on the platform with
I
Bernina.
was
Well,
planning on it, yeah.
Everyone was waiting for you.
okay. Okay, we're up.
Yay! You do the really scary moment of stepping on the platform and letting go of the rope.
Yeah, she does not like this.
Like it
She does not like
shoots
this.
up and then just abruptly stops, so everyone gets a little bounce.
Hmm. Now, are we high enough to get to the other door then?
Well, yep, the door's right there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's walk through it then.
Let's go, Britlin says while marching forward.
Britland, you are a fount of enthusiasm right now.
Yes. Hey,
Whack,
this is
whack,
white.
whack.
Ah!
By the way, if anyone wants to see a little cute little picture of little Stanley, I found one.
Uh-huh.
Dare you?
Oh.
Look at this cute Stanley.
Oh.
He's a cute little
Stanley
educational
has-
kobold.
Oh my god. My Stanley's supposed to have a bucket. Nice.
All right.
That's okay. I can imagine him with the bucket.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, St. Miller, for coming by, and feel free to continue watching if you want, or you can catch it on. Oh yeah, you want to catch it on the rest of On Demand. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Stan. I mean,
Yeah.
Miller. Sorry, I'm probably your character. The character. Have a nice dinner, Miller.
Also,
Thank you for
out of
joining us.
character. Ooh. Out of character. I did draw what kobolds do look like.
Okay.
But now because you put an image of little Stanley, and now I'm like, I shouldn't. It will ruin what he looks like in everyone's head. Because I made kobolds very skinny and very threatening. I made them really scary looking on purpose.
I just went to
Okay,
find a cute
so-
little kobold, so there we go.
So, um, my character kind of carefully goes off of the platform into the doorway. Why is this so familiar to me?
Well, no.
I don't know, Bretlin. I've never been here, or I think I've never been here.
You also, you do hear very familiar kobold chatter in the distance. Probably in the other next room, this longish hallway.
What does my uh
Friend,
friend think?
little Stan. He hears.
Stanley.
He kind of perks up and looks and kind of points and to the doorway at the very end.
Some more of your friends?
It nods. Well, it kind of does like a nod. Yes, it's one of me's, but no, it's not really any of my friends.
Oh, okay.
As you get closer, Sumo,
Yeah.
you do notice that it sounds almost panicked as you hear also the sound of clanking, like walking clanking, as you hear very panicked
That
chatter.
doesn't sound good. Astrid, check to make sure that door is not either locked or trapped. And if it's neither, we're going in.
I will do so.
Brynera just preps a one of her spells.
She preps of Aya? That's amazing.
No, she preps she's gonna prep a scorching ray to blind them.
Some,
Kobolds gonna
some
die.
other party member
Yeah, some other party member in some other
that works
game.
across campaign boundaries.
Some other world,
I rolled a 20 on my investigation check.
Yeah, you go to push on the door. It's already unlocked.
Okay.
It's not trapped.
I
You do
will.
kind of fall forward almost though as you kind of lean on it.
All right. I'll pop it open and we'll see what's going on in that room.
You turn and you see these four kobolds fighting off this guard, this robotic, thing.
Oh
It's holding
my.
another one of the It's holding another one of the kobolds by the neck. You see
Oh.
one
No,
kobold
no.
try to strike at it.
No.
But their
Put
little
it down.
spear, but their spear breaks instantly.
Well, Magdite comes into the room. No. Put him down. Put him down now. Put him down.
Trying to figure out what you would roll for this.
I would assume intimidation,
Yes, roll intimidation.
which is also not my good stat, but here we go.
How do you roll a spell on this? You just click on it?
On D&D
Oh,
Beyond?
it's at... Oh, these are all at-will spells.
Yes.
Oh.
That is a 14.
Your first few words do definitely catch it. Its head does swivel towards you. And it looks at you for a few seconds, like it's listening to you, but your voice cracks halfway.
Okay.
Oh, yes. It does. But she does have its full attention, right?
Yeah. It does seem to tighten its grip around the cold old's neck, though.
No. No. Drop him. Drop him.
Also, little Stanley is very much covering his eyes right now.
Yes, but you stay there. And she is going to... Someone's in trouble. She is going to go and help. I.e., she
Yay.
is going to go attack the thing with her short sword.
Uh-oh.
Yep. And then Bernier's gonna let off her Scorching Ray to blind the creatures, to kind of give you an advantage to kind of, like, get into the
machine.
fight. Yeah, on the machine, yep.
Oh, no.
It's an it's an at-will ability, so she can just do it at whenever she wants. There's,
Also, you should remember what I said about what happened to one of the Kobold's poor little spears trying to hit this thing's armor.
yeah, how far away is the creature? The automaton or whatever you want to call it.
It's some automaton guard. It's
Okay.
it's just a few feet, like 5 feet away.
Okay, so it's within range. Alright, so I have to roll a d4.
You said you had Scorching Ray?
Yeah, Yep.
You have to make a ranged spell attack.
Ranged spell attack. How do I do that?
Are you looking at the character sheet on D&D Beyond?
Yes, I am.
Hit where it has like hit DC, there'll be like a plus whatever number. Just click on that.
Plus 4. Oh, okay. It doesn't let me click on it because I don't have ownership of the character.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
that's the number you want to add to a D20 roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just roll a standard d20 and then, do that. So, give me a moment. So I scroll down here and do the dice bot because that's easier.
Oh, Meg is here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey.
I decided to go against my better judgment and join the game.
Oh, well,
Okay,
thanks for
because I
joining.
was about to run your character for you. I'm doing a horrible job at it.
I know.
Glad to see you
It's
again.
fine.
You don't sound right, though.
I'm not. I won't be for a long while.
Oh.
But better to do something than nothing.
Fair enough.
Well,
I'm glad you could be here with us.
glad to see you, though.
There we
I was
go.
about to miss your presence.
You rolled a solid. You rolled a 20. So, her.
Well, Tony the Blind.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'll let Mag continue to run his character now. While I run my character.
Oh dear.
But, yeah, you blind the weird thing. It stumbles back, but it refuses to let go of the cold old's neck.
Ooh.
It kind of covers where its eyes should be, probably.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait for Magdi to go first because I have I'm gonna do the roguely thing and flank.
Okay. Thank you. I think. So Magda is going to go and she's going to hit the. She's specifically hitting the arm, so then the mechanical robot drops the cold.
Roll.
That is what she's doing. So let me roll.
You're hitting with your sword?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You do definitely hit. Now, damage. Let's cover damage real quick. You're using a sword.
I'm using a short sword, yes.
This thing is resistant to all cutting attacks.
Oh, lovely.
You get a -5 damage on it.
No, it takes half.
Well, half. Well, you get the point.
If it's
I written it down -5, but it's half. Oof.
well, if it's resistant, then it's half.
Ah.
Yeah.
If it's vulnerable, it takes double.
Ah.
It's the rules of the game.
I didn't know this, so yeah.
You didn't.
Oof.
You made up something that helped. That's fine. Then I'm going to.
Yep.
Like
So
cutting
it
and
takes
stabbing aren't gonna
it
work.
takes 4. Yeah, it takes 4 points of damage.
4 points.
Yeah, because I rolled an 8 and half that's 4.
Yep.
You
Simple math,
slash
people.
at it, and like some sparks fly off as your sword just kind of tinks off of it.
Okay.
The thing kind of like is still trying to get its bound, but it does feel the hit, and it does like bring the cold old in it like further away from you.
Okay.
I would like to try to move around it to try to head it off and try to like stab it from the side, like under the arm as like a sneak attack. To try to like get under the arm, try to see if I can get like into the armor from a joint.
Sure.
Should I roll my attack?
Hit this thing with your stabby weapon, even if I just said cutting
I
and
hit a
stabbing doesn't work. Well, it does work.
I hit a 17.
Wow.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it does hit. Now you just have to roll damage, but cut it in half because it's once again a stabbing, cutting weapon.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I with my sneak attack it was 20 damage, but half that's to 10.
Hey, I didn't tank that time.
Yeah. The blade kind of goes in a little bit.
You managed to kind of slide it in between one of the panels.
Fair enough.
Think I'm kind of bad. I can
Ah.
the US for him. I'm not sure how long this blind effect works.
However long you think it's appropriate, probably.
Like, it can't react or anything, I'm just gonna say.
That's fair.
But
That's
once it
fair.
comes its turn, and again, it probably will be able to regain its bounds.
Cool.
But, who's next? Is there anyone next? Oh yeah, Britlin. Britlin, do something.
I just realized Scorching Ray does
Britlin looks
2d6
at it and
fire
goes, "Oh,
damage.
That's not gonna work. Wow. I'm not. There's not like one thing it's weak against, and that's not it. It does fire damage. Can fire even hurt a thing made of like pure metals?
If it's hot enough, it'll melt. But I don't think Bernera's Scorching Ray is hot enough to melt it.
Yeah. It's enough to blind it, but I don't think it's enough to really harm it in any meaningful way. Maybe 1 point of damage at most. 0 at worst. But Britlin just goes, screw it. He says while grabbing a small piece of something hard, like a rubble piece or something, and he's gonna chuck it. Quickly, roll your strength to throw a rock. Me? Okay, me. I'll roll strength to throw a rock. I failed. I rolled a 9. Good job. I can't beat that. Anyway, he chucks the rock. He just kind of like he goes, nah! It just goes like just a few inches in front of him. Damn it. I think that it's turn now.
Yep. I'm back at the top of the order.
The thing like regains its sight and stumbles back a bit. Looks around, realizing it's surrounded. Because of the cold bolt in its hands. It backs up to a like to an opening in the not opening. It's like a door, and it kind of opens the door. And you can kind of see what's outside the door. It's just a tiny little platform out to like the middle area with all the gears and a really steep drop, and dangles the poor kobold like above the pit of just gears.
No, 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 no. Put him down. Put him down.
Not good, not good. Can we just kick the damn machine off the edge?
And take the kobold with him.
Would it be that much of a cost?
So has combat been disengaged because this thing backed up onto a platform?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's still kind of. It's not really fighting because it doesn't have a weapon. You have realized. It is some sort of guard, so it's assumedly doing its job. But calling this thing off seems very hard. Also, that's
So
it.
whose turn is it?
Who did something in the first? Who did something first?
I think we're near it.
Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, hang on a second. It was Magdi,
Oh.
then Astrum, then Britlin.
Well, I thought
The captain
Magdi
hasn't
went
gone.
some. Oh, that's right. We forgot about.
Oop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a crossbow. He's gonna fire his crossbow at the eyes of this, well, probably at the mechanical hand of the creature, and try and, like, have it drop the kobold, but not
But
like...
it's dangling it over the pit.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand what it was doing, okay.
If you hit its hand.
Yeah,
it's
so he's gonna
do
try
whatever-
and, like... he can't do anything except, like, switch weapons to his, like, his, dagger, but, he's gonna switch his weapons to his dagger. So that's a minor action. And he's going to run up and, kind of
Uh-oh.
stab the thing in its leg.
Don't hit it with too much. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let you make your choices.
Okay.
Do it. Roll.
Alright, hold on.
You're gonna stab it in the kneecap.
Yeah, kinda.
If you can reach it.
Let's see, what's his, attacks? Okay. Oof. That's an 8.
Ooh, that doesn't beat its AC. Not at
I
all.
think so.
You
No.
go to swing, it just shifts its leg. Like you go for a slight thing, you realize, this is a little platform. I think I missed. Uh-oh. Because you were relying on hitting him, because then you would have stopped.
Yeah, so he's like stumbling over the platform, like,
Like as you stumble, you look over the edge and you see a bunch of gears. You're not sure what would happen to you first. Would you fall to the very bottom and hit whatever is down there, or would you hit one of the gears? And God knows what happens to you if you hit one of the gears.
he stumbles back onto the platform.
Thankfully.
Yep. That's his turn.
Oop!
Okay, so
Almost killed myself.
so who all has gone?
Well, he went, so wouldn't that bring you in?
I think we're back. Yeah, we should be at the top now because everybody's
Yep.
gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whose turn is it?
I think it's mine.
You!
Since I went first. Okay, her next thing is she's gonna try to get him to release the kobold, not
the
over
platform?
the edge.
Yeah, on the platform, on the platform.
On the platform.
Convince it with maybe charisma.
Charisma, yeah, right.
Charisma or your scare tactics, one of the two. Pick one. Pick one you're better at.
Okay, it's gonna be intimidation because my persuasion is not air.
I'll be right back. I have to go use the bathroom.
Cool.
Okay.
That's 10.
A 10.
Uh,
Oof.
That is a 10.
Once again, you try to like talk to it like you're a general or something above it. It does look at you for a second, but once again, you kind of voice crack. For some reason, this intense situation is making you too nervous to really be threatening.
Well, yeah, I think the next time that comes around, I think I should say what my name is, and maybe that will make it recognize me.
Ooh.
Probably.
Because if I remember this place,
Maybe it remembers you.
you got it. No, wait, you got it.
Is it your turn? Is it no longer your turn?
Well, technically, I was trying to do an intimidate check. So is that my action?
You could probably try one more thing, because I don't think talking is much of an action, or consider talking that much of an action.
Okay, so my character is going to move into a position where, if he does decide to drop the kobold, then I'm underneath the kobold, so I can catch that kobold.
Oh.
It just reminds me of that episode of Catch That Kobold that we did on Realms.
Got that gold.
Catch the kobold. Yes. So that's her. That's completely her.
Yes. Also, the Catch the Kobold sounds like a playground game. Sadly, it's probably slightly bullying.
That's Chuck the kobold.
It's like a monkey in the middle.
Yeah, something like that.
But the ball's a living organism.
Oh yeah. So that's her done. Anybody, next person.
I think
I want to say it was Brunera and then me, but I'm not sure.
yeah, I think it was around Brunera, then me.
Brunera is going to step up within visual range of this. This is a robotic guard, right?
Yes,
Yep.
of some type.
Perhaps I've been going about this all the wrong way.
You hear before Magni kind of.
It's a robotic guard. It's doing its duty to protect whatever this place is. So, why don't we do something that the guard understands?
Okay.
Brunera is going to look at the robotic guard. You stand before a queen of the ocean. I request that you put the kobold down.
The thing looks at you and tilts its head. And for everyone, it doesn't really say anything, but Magni, it sounds like it says something. It sounds like in like a kind of in your head almost, it utters something like questioning, like it almost sounds like the word ocean, but in a very questioning tone. But only you can hear this, Magni. Doesn't seem to understand what she's saying fully.
Alright, so
But only Magdi hears this, so Magdi, you can report that to the players if you care to. Well, the characters. Hello?
Hello.
Ah, hello. I was wondering if my mic died for a sec.
oh, it's raining again.
Oh.
But yeah, Magdi, you just hear it say something like ocean, like in a very questioning tone. But it seems to be in your head almost. So yeah. Do what you will with that information. Also, it tilts its head, so.
Did you not hear me, guard? I am a queen. You may put the kobold down.
Roll persuasion.
Actually, she's going to roll intimidation.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Because now she's getting angry.
Like Magda, you also hear it queen.
That is a 24.
Ooh.
God.
But
Like,
the kobold down.
The thing, kind of stares at you as you say that and looks at the kobold.
On the platform, safely. Her eyes are now glowing green like the ocean.
It stares at Ubernera, and Magda here. Let's say, Queen of what? I like how Magda's not.
Is Magda hearing this?
Yeah, all of the things it's been saying so far is only for your ears to hear. You could have told Brunner any time now about it saying something, but you can't. Well, no one else can hear it.
It's saying Queen of. I step forward. She kind of says that more to the room than to actually to Bernera. And she walks up to the guard and goes,
It looks at you.
I am Magdi. Please put down the kobold.
It stares at you. After you say that, it immediately lets go of the kobold on the platform and kneels.
Oh.
Bernera? Eyes big as saucers, just kind of.
Where have I seen this before?
Like as you say your name, it pretty much it pretty much says yes, priestess.
Interesting.
Oh, that is certainly an interesting concept.
I look down at this guard. Priestess of what?
It says priestess of the sky.
And again, she looks right at Bernera. Again, eyes big as saucers.
You can.
Well, darling, it would seem that things have taken an unusual turn.
What is happening? Ritlinda says.
I was getting really. I was getting bouts of deja vu. We were in a room, and I remember coming up into a room and waving to somebody. And
Hold on, what did you say? You had visions? Deja vu?
deja vu, yes.
Let me see. Visions of the past. A strange structure on a strange island. You being called the priestess of the sky.
And we're in the sky.
And we're in the sky, yes.
Something tells me there's more to this place than meets the eye.
You think? And I'm looking at this guard going, now what do I say to it? Because it obviously it obeys my commands.
Well, yeah. It's still on its knee, practically kneeling to you.
Who is the lord of this place?
It says is the last priest of the sky. Unfortunately, they are no more. You are the next one up.
Oh.
Priest of the sky, priest of the sky.
Does that tickle your knowledge brain? Because I have absolutely no idea what the hey who is going on here.
Maybe. Rhaenyra is gonna reach into her satchel and pull out. She's gonna pull out one of her books that she has on the ocean. And she's gonna rummage through it and flip through the pages. This would be I guess a history check.
Yes. You gotta recall some stuff. And read.
Boy. Oh boy.
That is a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
I see.
So, she sifts through the pages, and about toward the end of the book, she finds a page labeled Ocean Priestesses. According to my text here, when a person is labeled a priest or a priestess, it means that they are blessed by a goddess or a god. And I certainly don't believe you're an ocean priestess. So, it would seem that perhaps you are blessed by a sky god of some kind. But as to who, I have no earthly idea.
Okay. I look down again, down at this card. What god rules over this place?
It's literally like I'm actual DM thinking noises.
You weren't prepared to answer these questions, were you?
No, he was
No.
not. Not when Brunier is around, though.
Bernier makes it so hard. I love Bernier.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
keep my mouth shut on that comment.
I said it wrong. Bernier's like the hard difficulty on video games.
Yeah,
Anyway,
things just get worse when she's around.
it's great. I love a challenge, but I also hate it.
Just,
But anyways. Trying to think of a name. I have an idea. I need a name.
Use a random name generator.
Mm.
Call it good, make it easier on yourself.
Come on, gotta generate a name. Gotta generate a name now. Gotta go. Get some names. Give me a name. Please. I'm asking this program, please. I need a good. There we go. Exactly what I want.
I hear that giggle over there.
It's just what he said. Exactly what I want. Like it's like the name that it popped up. It's like exactly what he was thinking. Wow.
Oh god, none of these are working. We're stuck. Please. None of these names make sense. Damn it. What the hell is this? Voods? Please send some voods.
Oh god.
Jeez.
So bad. Well, anyways, I'll just have to make my own god name because this is easier.
This is the part where I
Okay,
go
let's think. I can do this. I believe in myself.
and leave you wet in the rain. The things that I've done isn't really what you call great. This
I'm gonna
is
mute
the
to say
part
some
where
random
I
names and see which one sticks.
cry, 'cause you won't see me again.
First try.
Watch the weirdest name. Watch the weirdest name that pops out of his mouth be the one that sticks.
I don't need a hit
I know, right?
It's how it works. Anyways, the thing says Lacros, the god of the winds.
last night on replay.
Licorice? That sounds like a really whisked up version of licorice.
Yeah, Lacros.
How do you spell that?
I don't. Lackers. I don't know. I don't spell things.
It's licorice. It sounds like Lacaric.
Probably. Yeah. Sounds about right. Like, I'm not really a good speller. I just say words and I think they sound good. I was just like, God names. Lacquerous. The first thing that pops in my head. Good. Sounds God enough. Because God names are always really weird.
It sounds cheeky.
I think that was
Night on replay.
Yeah.
okay.
Going over.
Now, let's see if I actually remember that particular god. Let's see if I actually remember that particular god. Would that be intelligence or would that be wisdom?
I think that would be
Probably-
history,
Mm.
because you're trying to recall memories from
Yep.
within yourself.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, right here. History. Your intelligence check measures your ability to recall lore about historical events, legendary people, ancient kingdoms, past disputes, recent wars, and lost civilizations.
Hmm.
So this would be technically a memory you've lost.
Okay. All right.
If I'm reading that correctly. I
eh,
could be reading it very not correctly.
Oof.
My brain's kind of half fried right now.
Half fried brain, my favorite.
okay. All right. Yes, I can hear. Oh boy. History is not one of Magdie's.
Too bad you have to recall so much.
Yeah, I know. Oh, come on! I want to recall something. This is ridiculous.
You have
Can-
not been able to recall entire memories yet. You've only been able to recall
No,
memories.
that's my problem because I'm rolling crap.
Can Brunira see the strain on Magdie's face?
The thought muscles.
Do I need to roll perception for that?
No, she's thinking so hard. You think a vein vessel's about to explode.
She reaches out and puts a hand on her shoulder. Magdie, sweetheart,
Yes.
let's do something a wee bit easier.
Like what?
Like this. She takes her trident and whacks the guard on the head. You, take us to a library. Magdie has forgotten many of her past memories.
The thing looks at you and then looks at Magdie.
Magdie looks at the guard. Please take us to a library. I have forgotten much.
It says
Smile.
yes, priestess, as it stands up and starts walking a direction.
Let's follow it.
I guess we're going.
Yeah. Also, Bernira, you've noticed that there was something strange on the top of Magdie's head that's moving. I guess.
What is that?
Oh, this is something that we found in another tower, and I've named him Little Stanley.
What is it?
Small kobold. The
Small cold.
guard
And
says,
again, she reaches up, kind of pets small Stanley, and smiles.
you hear the guards say it's a kobold. It is vermin.
It is not vermin. And Magdie says it exactly like that.
It's not vermin. It's a friend. It's friend shaped.
It's friend shaped. Wait, then Magdie looks at it.
Anything can be friend shaped.
No comment.
Hey.
Well, you're very friend shaped, Matt.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on my inappropriate comments.
Very naughty.
I won't say a word.
No one would. But if it walks into another, it walks into another one of those elevator rooms you had trouble with the ropes,
Ah.
and it tells you to stand there on the platform. It points at it. It immediately walks up to one of the green ropes and just cuts it.
Cuts it?
Yep, cuts it by the green line.
Okay.
The thing slowly lowers, and the machine jumps on the platform from above.
Okay.
Lands in it, then walks over into eventually a very large library.
There. Now, this should be more sufficient than you trying to strain a blood vessel recalling your memories.
Don't kill yourself though. Don't kill
Well, I
yourself
mean,
trying to think.
at this point, Magnite's gonna walk over to one of the books and pull it open.
It's all the text of this place. It's the same. It's the same hard to read text. But as you stare at it and squint, it almost is understandable.
What language is it in? Would I be able to recognize it?
Well, it's definitely the language of this place. You've never seen it in any other place but this place.
Okay, my languages are Common, Elvish, and Giant.
It's none of those.
Can Brunira recognize the language?
You've seen like one or two letters from this. I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, what would I have to roll to see what language it is? Because Brunira speaks quite a few languages.
Probably more history.
More history.
History check it is.
Yeah.
That's 4 dice.
4 dice.
Another
Damn it.
4 dice. Pardon my French.
The 4 dice are running away. Are your dice running? I hope.
That's a total of 16.
Nice. Like, it's not the worst, not the best. You mostly recall seeing these two tests before, and like you
But-
roughly kind of identify them as what some people may have called sky language. Very
Okay.
boring.
What is sky language categorized as?
I don't know what that means.
Is it old? Is it other dimensional? Is it
Seemingly old.
if
Probably
it's old? That means it's primordial, and Brunira speaks primordial.
job. You can, after a bit of squinting, because there are different characters than you're used to, I guess. But you do, after a bit of squinting, realize what it is. Like you can start making out some words after a bit of squinting.
This is primordial speech. Yes. Depends on how long ago it was. Or depends on what kind of events and catastrophic trauma you went through as a youngling.
How recent ago was this place dilapidating?
I'm gonna look at the guard dude.
After a few seconds, it nods. It thinks. It says the last time it's ever seen you, it's been pretty much thousands of years.
Perhaps this is a case of reincarnation. You've taken on the same form multiple times in multiple lifetimes. Let's see.
How do I get the memories?
Perhaps there's a book here that will tell us just that. Everyone, fan out. look for a book with a very, very unusual symbol on it. Something that looks old and ancient.
Britlin's like, okay, this should be easy. There's so many
Understood.
books.
He's gonna roll.
There's only so many books in the
Okay.
library.
I'm gonna roll
Okay,
investigation.
so, investigation, is that what this is?
Probably.
Okay, so I'll do it too.
Alright.
I'll take another set of shells.
15.
Well, that
Oh wow, Bernera just biffed her roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, so so did I.
had an 11.
I rolled a 7.
Oh God.
15
Britlin,
from the
roll your
captain.
investigation. You gotta have a better investigation. Come on, I beg you. Have a better investigation. He rolled 21.
Wow.
Damn.
Good.
Wow.
Very
Britlin's on the
good.
ball
Grief.
today. Britlin's on the ball. He looks around and goes, "Oh, is this it?" He says, "Well, pulling it out."
That's definitely it. Bring
Here
it
we
over
go.
here. Let's have a look at it. See what's inside.
Oh, let's do it. He says, "We're putting it down on a." He's about to slam it, but then goes, "I probably break the table," and puts it down on the
Or
table.
worse, you damage the book.
We
Just
don't want to
gently.
damage the books. Books are precious.
And he goes to open it. Dust flies everywhere.
All right, let's have a look. See. She blows the dust off the thing. Wow.
It goes into both of Magni and little Stanley's face. They both sneeze. Kind of the cutest sneeze a small creature can generate.
She starts flipping through the pages. So,
Okay.
what exactly are we looking for? Trigger words? Are we looking for some kind of incantation?
Like, try to get her memory back?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like, what kind of book is this, by the way? Because you asked for a very specific book.
It is a history tome, a true history tome.
It's what's used to document a lot more history than a simple book, I guess.
Well, it would be a book that recounts all known knowledge of a region into
this is, I
a
guess,
story, basically a story with images and things that depict what transpired, such as wars, historical events,
Very
ceremonies, yada yada yada.
You scroll through it, you see a lot of stuff. Like one of the parts do actually recount the building of this place, and it seems to say with the help of the god of the winds, I forgot the name.
Lacharus.
Lacharus, good job, me. I mean you telling me. But yeah, Lacharus seemingly helped them by allowing them to stand on the clouds and let them ride up the clouds to build the structures.
So
Interesting.
what is it?
It also seemingly blessed them with the ability of pretty much infinite reviving, pretty much just by being born as the same person over and over and over.
She's going to point. Rhaenyra is going to point at one of the images of the city.
Oh.
Despite the fact that there seems to be no people left here, it would seem that this entire city is still blessed by this fabled god's power. That it floats upon the clouds. It literally is a city in the sky, a true city in the clouds. It is held aloft and blessed by a god's power.
Okay.
So from this tome, I can see that there were hundreds, if not thousands, of people in this city. Where they all went to, I have no idea.
As you read further, it says a lot more, as their ability of constantly reviving was assumingly from this large, giant, depicted crystal of some type. Giant gem, pretty much. Pure white. That was described to be pure white.
And
And highly
apparently, the god blessed them with the ability to be reborn almost instantaneously as the same person over and over again through this particular crystal spire here. Now, what this thing is, I have no idea. I've never seen it before. I've seen nothing like it before. Although, if it's a manifestation of one's being over and over again, it could be. I wonder if we can find this crystal and. You know what I just thought of?
What?
This crystal is supposed to let everyone regenerate after they die.
Right.
What if something transpired that prevented them
Hmm.
from being reborn, such as a curse of some kind, and
Let's
they've
read.
not come back because of that?
Let's read further. Britland says.
Agreed.
So
Yes, Magdai?
What is it?
and she looks a lot more panicked. Her eyes are like big as saucers.
Calm
Looks
down,
like
sweetheart. Calm down. We'll
okay.
figure this out. We'll figure this out. Remember, just because you're the only last one of this place alive doesn't
Huh?
mean that you're the last one left.
Great.
If
That
we
just
can get
puts
this thing back to working, it could revive everyone again.
right. Okay. Let's
Let's see
let's
what
let's
happened.
finish reading this book.
As you read what the as you read oh Jesus. But as you read further, you see more depictions of when they started getting more advanced in technology, understanding how to make towers rise and fall and all this stuff to make for to make their city ever expanding and ever
Right.
well moving.
Right.
But eventually the god of the winds and the goddess of the seas got in
Uh-huh.
a conflict.
Okay.
Basically,
Now,
hmm,
now, why would the god of the sea and
God
the
got
god of the sky get into a conflict?
Don't know.
Vernier
doesn't.
kind of puts her finger on her chin.
Mhm.
By the depths, I think I figured out what just happened.
What
What?
happened?
If the goddess of the sea and the god of the sky got into a conflict, that means that a
Right.
war broke out between them both.
Right.
That explains why there are various places in the sea that are so hostile. The goddess of the ocean, is not here anymore, which means those places have no longer been tamed by her. So the fact that this city has been completely devoid of life this entire time means that this god is not here to keep the city revived because of that conflict. They're probably still at war with each other right now. That would explain why no one's being revived. That would explain why no one is even here. And furthermore, it would explain why you have amnesia and don't remember your past selves.
Hmm.
There's no one here to remind you.
Britton looks at some of the images of the crystal gem thing. Wait a minute. This looks similar to something. He looks at his because I forgot who did the quick sketch of one of the shards. Doesn't this look familiar?
It does.
Hmm.
Wait. Wait. That should remind me of something, shouldn't it?
Probably.
History
Try
check.
touching the crystal.
Okay. She's
Wait,
gonna do
wait,
the bad
wait.
thing.
It was supposed to be locked into a thing, but let's just say it's here for now.
Britland, hand her the shard.
Okay. We're supposed to put it in that locked thing, but I guess we have it on. How did that happen? Anyways, here you go.
It It teleported.
It teleported. Magic.
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 So she's going to put her hand on top of the crystal.
As you touch it, everything goes white for a second. You start remembering.
What exactly do I remember?
Well, you see, this place, but active.
Like
Multiple,
with people in it.
yes,
More people in it.
many people walking around, also with automatons, of course. Bridges is moving back and forth, letting people go between different locations,
Right.
and a large gym in the sky.
A large gym in the sky.
Well, not in the sky perfectly, but it's more of just kind of there above one of the towers, kind of being held by a machine. Almost. All of a sudden, everything starts to rumble as the clouds under get parted for a second as a large stream, like a giant spear of water, piercing the crystal, shattering it into pieces.
Now, when that happens, do people like fall off bridges?
Well, some of the bridges do start falling apart all of a sudden. Some people with seemingly gliders try to grab as many pieces as they can before it all falls into, the ocean. They get all the they try and get all the pieces, but everyone with the pieces scatter as well. It's like chaos reigns, and all you remember is falling back off one of the bridges, falling past the clouds, then blink. You come back to
That's the reason why
reality.
she's scared of heights. Okay, thank you.
She had a dramatic falling to her death moment.
Magdi takes
So-
her hand off the crystal like it's burnt her at this point.
You okay, Magni? You look like you've seen a
Saw it
ghost.
happen. I saw it happen.
What happened? He says while putting
This,
the
this,
crystal
this,
thing away.
this place was filled with people, and a shooting jet of water came and destroyed the crystal.
Perhaps my understanding of the conflict between those two was a bit more vivid than I thought.
And I know how I'm afraid of heights. I fell. off a
Alright
bridge.
then. Then I think I know what we need to do.
You're not
That
gonna throw
is
me off a bridge, are you?
Hell no, child. No. Heavens no.
Good.
We need to get to the tower where the crystal was.
Do we need to get all these crystals together?
No, we don't. But we do need to make amends where the conflict happens. You're the last priest of Lacharis. I am a queen of the sea. Perhaps if we come together where the crystal was, and we make a bond and a pact, then the god and the goddess will answer us both.
You really think that's a good idea?
Of course, it's a good idea. If they can see that one of their finest each are getting along, perhaps they'll take word from us, and we can convince them to stop this war and bring your people back.
Okay. So, in the vision, this is player asking the lovely DM.
Mhm.
Where did I see the crystal? Which building was it?
It was actually pretty much the same building you guys started in, the one that rotates and connects to all the others.
Okay. I
The
look at
center.
Bernera and went, you know the building that we've been manipulating so that we could get out to the other buildings?
Yes, I do.
That's where I saw the crystal.
Then to that building we go.
It's probably why all those shard slots are there.
Guard, please take us to the central control tower.
It nods and immediately starts kind of with a brisk pace moving towards it.
Follow that bot.
On it. Okay, let's go.
Follow that bot. I love it.
Eventually, it brings you all the way back to the central tower.
Okay, so we're here.
Britlin, give me
Yeah.
that shard.
Here you go.
She slams the shard into the center of the table.
As you do, it gets picked up by invisible energy and gets lifted up to the top of the tower, to like where it was supposed to be held before, and gets held in place. As you do, a pretty much shockwave of energy shoots out from the center and blows off some clouds, revealing more buildings. And some buildings start rising.
Okay.
And you see some of the rubble go right back into some pieces that are missing. It's like you're repairing the place slowly.
Okay. Now what?
Now, we call those two and settle this quarrel.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure destroying an entire civilization over some minor feud is not okay. Not at all.
All right.
I think that's a good idea.
How are the other good ideas?
Well, I don't think we have all eternity to go and recollect all these crystals. I guess.
Well, we were on our way to collect 2 more of them. Then
Well,
we
yeah.
ran into Bernero.
We were actually pretty close to one. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Rhaenyra walks out onto the bridge and raises her trident high and starts pulling water from the clouds.
Some of the clouds part as the water rises. Also, and you notice the guard kind of stumbles back. Like flashbacks.
Baghdad looks in the garden. It is alright.
And does your
Stay here and guard them. And he points to Astram, Brooklyn, and the captain.
it nods. And you just hear Brooklyn go,
And she
you know
will
what to
also-
do to summon him.
Yeah, she will also go and walk out to the bridge, not knowing what the hell she's doing.
Rhaenyra, Magdai, take my hand.
Okay, you get a furry paw in your hand.
Furry paw. Why is it
Hey,
furry?
I am a furblog.
Furball. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
I completely forgot. I thought you were just human.
No,
Wow.
Now,
no,
Rhaenyra.
it works. It works. Don't worry
Rhaenyra
about it, it
is
works.
going to unleash a banshee scream with the water swirling around us.
I'm just gonna control the water god. I'm gonna control the sky god, obviously, but
You're gonna have to control both gods
why do I have to
because
control both?
this is a scenario where one god and another god got into a fight, and it's in the history text.
Ah. Damn it.
I'm not
Good job.
controlling this game, so you're gonna have to do both gods.
Congratulations. You played yourself. Me be like.
Yeah.
But yeah. As you do this, you pretty much hear a slight thunder in the distance.
Okay.
As see for Magda, and I guess both of you actually, pretty much everyone. First you see the clouds part, of course, for the water. And then you also see the clouds start swirling in the slight distance. Slightly making a form.
Yes.
And the water also makes a form, I guess. This is how you summon gods, apparently. Oh, damn it.
Well, they're avatars.
Yeah, avatars for gods. All of a sudden, you see the Lacquerous form as this big person made of cloud and great grand person. And then the water god forms. I don't know what a water god should look like.
She looks like a giant mermaid with tentacles for hair.
Giant mermaid be like. But you see Lacros form. He's just kind of forms and looks around and sees you two. Ugh. Who has summoned? Oh no. What you points at goddess of sea that forms. Gotta see it forms. Anyways, she forms. He says, "Oh no, that's you." They're both pointing at each other now. What is it? Just see Britlin in the back. Like, this is real awkward already.
Magdi will kind of look at the gods. Why are you arguing?
They both go,
Hi.
to the turn. Oh, apparently noticed you. Wait a minute. You're like Risco as he leans really far to look at you. What?
Like he doesn't have his glasses on, he has to.
Form
My arms
cloud.
are long enough, yeah.
Look.
Like
Magdi. Oh. Haven't seen you in a while.
well, yeah. So you're my god.
Well, that is correct. This is my place. And what happened? But whatever.
And
At least
you,
my place.
pointing to the goddess, is her god pointing to Paterno.
She nods. Yes, I am.
Okay. So,
She looks at Bruno and is like, also, Bruno, you have lovely hair today.
Thank you, my lady.
so I ask again, why were you two arguing?
They both look at each other angrily.
Just answer my question and don't try to blow up anything. Just answer my question.
No blowing up, please. Don't want the birds to be destroyed again.
Magdi is trying to do this as diplomatically as she possibly can.
Yeah. Like Briscoe goes, well, I'm not the one that started it. She did. I started it.
Regardless of who started it, your war with each other ended an entire civilization for no apparent good reason. Is this how gods are supposed to act? Causing an entire death of a civilization
All right.
for no good reason at all? This is shameful. Both of you are shameful.
Damn.
When I lost my memory as Queen of the Ocean, I didn't cause a war and go on a rampage of any kind. It was because I forgot who I was.
And apparently I've forgotten who I was, and now I'm afraid of heights. Thanks. Then she looks right at the goddess of
Water. Of ocean.
Let's start
Of
with
the ocean.
you, my lady. Why are you so angry with him?
She looks at him with another angry look before looking back. Just some look. It looks like a kill. They would have both killed each other
if they had daggers, yes.
if they had daggers for eyes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But okay. Once again, the DM must think real hard. Gotta choose my words.
When I put a player
Also,
with
for our audience members, this is what the gods look like.
Oh, cool.
Not what I
I
planned.
like it. Huh?
Wow. Not what I planned, but sure.
Oh, I actually like that. That looks pretty good. I like it.
Thank
I
you.
like the sea goddess, but I imagined the air goddess was gonna, because I always had the stupid idea of some gods just must look cool with big armor or whatever. But that's me. That's my opinion. You see,
Okay.
my opinions don't matter in the situation. Anyways,
Yes, I do. It's just, popular vote.
popular vote be Bert. But go. This is big thunk hours because I have to think of calculationings. This is nothing I planned. It's all derailed, but it's fine. Not my plan, not my first plan, but I'm okay with this. I didn't want to drag this out anyway.
It's okay. I'm giving you content.
Free content. Clickbait engage. Mag ruins game! Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
What do you got?
Scary.
What do you got?
What I got, anyways. Basically, she basically goes into like, yeah.
Not you.
What is it?
It's a cat. Hi.
A random cat is formed.
Yeah, well, it's Phoenix. Why are you up here?
Why do we all have cats?
I don't know.
Because cats are best. Anyways,
Yes, cats are best. Go on.
dogs and cats. But anyways, basically the Seagatos like depicts this whole like with a slight rant. It's obviously maybe blowing this entire situation out of the proportion of basically complaining slightly that the Lacris wouldn't really help any of the people on the water. He was too upcaught with helping his people in the sky, and sometimes was causing storms because of that. Maybe sinking some ships. She didn't like that, so she started complaining towards him. And it basically, let's just say it's very. You can tell where this went. Small petty thing into really big war.
Okay, so this all boils down to someone not listening to somebody else. Am I getting this?
Like I didn't have time to make the winds gently blow for some random ships. You know how hard it is to take track of that, and also this that I have not taken track of in a while. Damn it.
Okay. Now, it takes both of you to make a ship run. I mean, we have to have water to be on, to be that, and then it takes the wind to push the ship. So
Yeah.
it takes both of you. You know, you really two shouldn't be arguing over, what you guys were arguing over. I mean,
Bertlin in the background also says their arguments probably explains all the storms.
well, yes, and storms aren't very good because they can smash ships and kill people. Do you two want to kill people?
Want to kill people? They already did.
Blackroast goes,
Hush.
I have not killed a single person in this entire argument. It's her that's killed everything.
No, guys. It takes two to tango. There are storms down there that both of you have caused.
And not to mention the fact that because you two spent so long in a war, there are places in the ocean that have become so dangerous, not even I, the queen of the ocean, dare set foot there. Or tail, regardless of where I am. I cannot tame these places any longer. I don't have the power to. Only a goddess can tame the ocean. And you've allowed the ocean to become so corrupt in many places because of your petty dispute.
Licorice just goes, if she wasn't so concerned with what I was doing, maybe she could do her job. He says, crossing his arms, turning away a little bit from her.
Hey, come on. You two are God, and you're a goddess.
So
and you're
petty, I
God.
love it.
Come on. You two have to have some common ground. This isn't good. I mean, do you neither one of you care about the people down on the seas?
Just kind of like both look at each other, like just damn it, they have a point.
And another benefactor that you're not thinking of, the more people who you harm with your petty dispute, the less power you gain. Yes, you're gods with enormous volumes of power, but without mortals to worship you, you gain nothing. No influence, no tributes, no sacrifices, and no one will call upon you for their aid. So the more people you lose, the worse it gets for you. Yes, you'll live for a long time, and you don't really care about that. But what's more important to you? A dispute with a petty after image, or the worship and love of the people who depend upon you?
Lacris just kind of like puts his hand on his chin. They do have a point.
Now, if you two cannot do no better than this, perhaps you two should step down as gods and let someone else handle it in your place. Because right now, the way I see it, you've caused more damage in the last 1,000 years of your war than this world can handle. The seas are hemorrhaging, the skies are torn apart. People are in fear of the very land they stand upon.
And all the very seas that they sail upon.
I've only managed to tame two of the many megalodons that call this ocean home. There are hundreds more that have been corrupted and are in pain because the sea is diseased. Now, get off your high horses, apologize to each other, and make amends. Because this is not how gods should act.
I mean, if I, a priestess of the air, and a queen of the sea can be friends, and we are, without arguments, you two can do the same.
Oh, I have to say sorry. Do they have those
Yes.
words have to leave my mouth?
Yes, they do.
If they don't leave your mouth and they're not well intentioned, they mean nothing.
They both look at each other with like a slight cringe feeling.
Now, do I have to play the motherly role here and ground you both?
Can you ground them? And in fact, I kind of looks. Can you ground them?
They're behaving like children.
The captain just looks from
Might as well.
Magdi to Bernira and back to the gods, then back to Magdi and Bernira, and then back to the gods.
This war is getting tiring, and damn this! What happened to this place? You just
Well, when you two got into a feud, according to the memories that we found, my goddess here shot a spear of water that shattered your sky crystal, causing the city to fall apart. Many lives were lost as a result.
what? Why did you do that?
She was angry at you for allowing storms to happen that harmed her people.
That doesn't give her the right to destroy my people.
Well, she probably struck something that was most valuable to you as a means of getting back at you. I would do the same thing if I was that angry. Granted, it's a stupid choice to make, but the contents are all in this book here, as she holds the book up high for them to see it. This book is full of memories of what transpired. Now, are you two going to apologize to each other and allow the lives that were lost to be regenerated using the crystal? Or are we going to sit here twiddling our thumbs like children?
Fine. He says, as he says "fine," a slight like thunder strike in the background can be heard.
Now,
Not gonna
Lacaris,
lie.
apologize to my goddess, and she'll return the favor. And Bernira kind of gives the goddess this disapproving mother look.
Oh, if you were wearing glasses, like over the glasses,
Yeah.
the deep look.
No, like the I'm fixing to beat your ass in the middle of
Okay, got
this
it.
shopping mall in front of God and everybody. Look,
I got it.
Just for shame.
Yep.
For shame. They both look at each other and just like ourselves. I am.
Say you're sorry.
Sorry.
Good. My lady, your turn.
I'm not sure if I could look him in the eye saying this.
You're going to have to.
My lady, if you cannot say it, I'll do something that you don't want me to do.
Fine. I am sorry.
There. Now, combine your powers. Let's restore this place to its rightful self and give people back their lives. And no more feuds. If you have something to be angry about, talk it out. Share your disputes on a level, even ground. You're both gods, not children. Although, with what's transpired here, she rubs her nose. I'm starting to think you both are children.
Rude.
Holy crap.
Brunera is blunt. She doesn't care.
Can I just say like this? Like it's really petty, but it's like the right amount of petty where you could see this happening in like some sort of like religious text of two gods getting in a feud like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it actually happens. Well, it happens in like the mythical stuff. Because for some reason, gods
Where is Captain Wilcock right now?
Oh, Captain and Astrum and Brittlin. Where are you guys right
We're standing next to them, looking up
Yeah,
at the
where
gods.
are they at right now?
Yeah, Ostrom's been standing back and just kind of watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guards just standing there like.
now? Okay.
Okay,
Like,
so
good-
they're
yeah.
still over there in the room, but they're looking out the doorway at what's transpiring.
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that's what was actually going on.
True.
Like just goes, oh, shit. Now, where the hell are these crystals? Oh, why they're everywhere? What is this supposed to be? A damn, whatever. Not my concern right now.
Actually, restoring the crystal is your concern.
Well, I mean, like, it's not my concern of wondering why they're there.
Good
They're
point.
They're everywhere,
I
like Easter eggs.
I shall aid you, my lady. It would be best if you go back and tame the ocean while I help restore things here. Please and thank you.
She goes, well, after not fighting anymore, this should be easy. She says, we're going back down to the oceans.
And Magdite just kind of. Okay. More problem solved. Let's deal with two.
Lycris goes, okay, I can get the crystal back together easy.
Right.
But then the people are going to revive, and I guess you guys can help get everything back to functioning.
Yes, we'll do just that.
Well, anyways, I'm going to do that now, he says while he rubs his hands together.
Okay. Wait, does this mean I'm going to get my memories back?
Yes, probably. Once the crystal comes back together, he says while he pretty much like takes his hands, he just kind of almost looks like he's about to slam the bridge, but he just kind of gently puts his hands on the bridge, and a shockwave of energy goes up.
Yeah, I've got to go look up something, so just give me a second.
Look up fast!
Yay, memory restore.
Yeah, well, that's not the only thing that she's going for, so just continue. I'll
Continue.
jump in at the right moment.
But basically you see him you basically see
Ian, I love
yes,
you.
Mom.
I'm leaving.
Okay,
See you when
Mom.
they get back.
Okay,
My
Mom.
grandpa, I'm gonna feed you. If you don't, you can kill them and eat them.
Huh.
And I'll
Wait,
let-
what?
Wait, what?
Kill what and eat what? What?
My mom there for you. She's weird. This is a bad house. Anyways,
I'm
anyway,
starting to think that. Ugh.
Oh,
But,
God. Wait.
please don't
Okay,
concern.
my poor brain has just turned to goo. What the hell
I don't even know either. I can barely keep track of what she says. She just says some really weird stuff. She's very much into dark humor.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay. Yes.
But basically, you see Lacris put his hands on the bridge as you see the crystal shards come out of the buildings. Yay! You don't have to do this fetch quest. Yeah, your fetch quest, but you're still gonna go to these areas just faster.
Well, there's information and stuff there that we need to see too. So
Yeah.
Well, I did offer to fix things also.
Yes, we
Ye.
did.
The crystal starts coming back together on top, and as soon as it's fully together, huge giant shockwave, kind of blowing you guys back, but not enough to throw you off anything. Just kind of like your clothes go flippity flap. As the energy breaks across, and as the energy goes over, you see all the rubble disappear, and any holes and damage just gone, fixed. The engineer, fixed. Shockwave goes across. You see all the bodies on the floor.
Yes.
Like basically, as the energy passes over the skeletons, you see their body being reformed.
Okay.
Like at one point they're dead, another point they're alive.
So what's happening to the small creatures, like the one on top of my
It kind of holds on as it gets blown back a little bit on your head.
Right.
It just woo. Nothing happens bad to it though. Probably, maybe.
Maybe.
You do look at its eyes though, and it actually has pupils now. Where did the pupils come from? Who knows? Had no pupils before.
Magdi will look at let's see. Can you now speak?
It looks at you and squints. It says one word and it just Mama.
Do I recognize the word?
Just really high pitches. Mama. Grab your hands.
Mama?
It wants to hug you now. It's like a little huggy, grabby hands.
Okay, so she takes Stanley off of her head. Hug.
You have a child now. Good job. Anyways, let's go do this stuff. Ritlin says.
I was looking up something to multi-class into since this lovely revelation has happened.
Oh.
Making sure that I actually had the ability to do it.
Yay. But basically you see as the magic arcs through the place, everything starts coming back to normal. You see people starting to get up, really dazed, like what the fuck happened? You even see some automatons get up too. Some automatons are helping people up.
Right.
Yay, good job, you did a thing.
Oh.
Also, if you
wow.
look in the visuals, that's what the city looks like after it's been reconstituted.
Wow, not what I thought, but yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, the giant crystal and whatnot, and the structures that kind of fits with what image I had in my head. Because at first I was seeing really dark, black, evil-looking towers, and then because it's a city that's been dead for a long time, so naturally dust and dirt and shit in the air is gonna discolor it and make it rot, and it's gonna look all broken and disheveled.
Evil.
So the
I have a
magic
reference
of the
image for
crystal
that.
is gonna
Oh, let me find it.
Oh.
Sky City, where is it? Because I had a reference image for it. There is Sky City.
I was thinking of a necrotic sky city.
Here we go, I have it. Let me just
It's
transition to it.
rotting. It's hinges.
There we go.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that.
Kind of.
Ooh.
You got your various little crystals around. You got your clouds. You got your things that are falling apart, and the messed up bridges and stuff. So yeah, that's what I had in my head. And the other image, with it being fully restored, with the crystal being repaired, it looks more heavenly now.
Yeah. Very good. You did it to save the world. We'll save this place. But you see one person get up and look at you, Magda, and go, Magda? This as like your memories start flooding back all of a sudden as like the shockwave hit you. And you remember this as one of your best friends,
And this best friend's name is.
named Jerry.
Jerry, come
I-
on.
Is it a guy or is it a girl?
Think of a better name then. If you can think of a better name, think of it.
Is it a guy or a girl?
Let's
That's
say
the-
guy for him. I think very basically. My brain has a
All
few
right.
default.
I have a name suggestion, Kentori.
Do
Ooh.
it. Get it.
Spell it Kent.
Kenturi?
Wait. Spell
Kentori.
O-R-I.
Kenturi.
Lord.
Kentani?
Kenturi.
Yep.
Kentari?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds
Like
good.
it.
Sounds
Kenturi.
good.
Neat. Better than Jerry. Kentari.
Yes.
But he just goes, like, what What is on your head? Oh, why is there a cold doll on your head? Whatever. You're holding a cold doll.
How- How do these people react to seeing Brunira?
Huh?
What the least of the problem.
I
I haven't seen you so
Right.
long. You were
got thrown off. And now, do I remember how I got to the island where I originally met you?
what? Yeah, you kind of got coughed over.
Do I remember what happened
Mhm.
when I got to the island when I met you lot? Or became a guard.
Kind of int. You pretty much remember falling, and then eventually you remember waking.
At the
Waking,
island.
like as that's your life now. Like for all you
Okay.
knew, you kind of probably forged false memories.
Okay. That makes sense. Because something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you remember what cold holds are? Cold holds are considered as a bit of the rats. Like they're not really horribly treated or anything. They're just kind of annoying. Like you look away, you leave your sandwich on like a desk. You look away, you see these little things scurrying into like the walls with your sandwich.
Yeah, except I've made a friend with one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're rats eat pets too.
So yeah, I've made a friend with one, and I've named him. And nope, he's mine.
He's your son.
He's my son.
This is my son. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Ken 3. Trying to remember it. Ken 3?
Sorry.
Kenturi.
Tori.
Ken 3. Okay.
Tori.
Ken 3. Nice. There's no in there. But he just goes, "Why are you holding a cold? I don't care. Come here. I'm gonna hug you."
Hug. Oh,
I haven't seen you in so long.
I haven't seen you in so long. And now I'm with these people. I'm with this. Well, this one points to Bernera. Is Bernera Queen of the Sea?
Oh.
This one with the bucket on his head is Britlin.
Howdy.
And this one, and he squints at you, is Astrum, and we will discuss what you are later.
Mm.
Because I think at this point, I think she knows what you are.
It's kind of became obvious. At this
Yes, that's fair.
Now,
Don't forget about the captain.
The captain
Oh,
just kind of
yes,
pokes
and-
his halfling body out behind
and
Rhaenyra's body.
this guy is our wonderful captain.
Hello.
That's how I got here.
Oh my god. He's so small. No offense.
Well,
None
he's
taken.
a halfling. Of course, he's small.
Yeah. Kind of forgot they existed after, you know. I think I've been dead for a little bit.
Yeah, for how long? I would know that.
The card says thousands of years.
Thousands
Ah.
of years. Yes. And okay, so I am a priestess of the sky.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm the head priestess of the sky now.
If everyone else is alive, the last priest is probably alive. Your father, by the way. Yeah, if you forgot that.
According to the text we found, and according to what this robotic guard said, she's the last priestess to exist right now. Even if their people are revived, we found no records of other priestesses being alive or involved in the regeneration. So it would stand to reason that she's the last one.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my brain's still a little foggy. You know, big
Here,
for a
take
while.
the book and read it to regain some of your thoughts. It might help.
He looks at it for a second. Ah, I see.
Said the blind man.
He just looks at it. Well, this is why I'm glad to not end up being a priest.
Well, yeah, I could definitely see that. Uh, so, God, because I'm the priestess of the sky. Do I do any healing? What does that mean?
You can win stuff. You're like the opposite of Bernier instead of water. Like this is out of game stuff.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
I'm asking for a reason.
Think you're asking in character? In character, out character. Come on, hit me. Come
I know
on,
he's
use
the
your
guy.
brain.
I know he's the god of the wind, but if I were to go into like cleric, is he that's what I was asking. Does he heal? Is he taking on?
Like
Let's
what domains would be appropriate, basically?
Yes.
let's say you can heal, but you can also control wind and storms. That's fun.
Well, that's
Specific
great.
type of storms.
I think there's a storm domain, isn't there? Or no? Oh, I can't stop.
There's a tempest domain.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
That's it.
Wind.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have much power in this realm.
Well, yeah, kind of. That's.
Hey, you can make the wind benefit us.
Uh-huh. That's the point.
if she chooses to
If I choose
go back
to.
with us, she might choose to stay here where her people are.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't know that. Not yet,
Mhm.
anyway.
Who knows?
I mean, she's a furbolg, and the rest of these people here are furbolgs.
Roughly, yes.
Yeah.
There are some that aren't for bugs, but that is just because you know.
I
Yeah,
kind of.
what do you-
Well, are there furbolgs and humans, and are there all types here?
There's a good like trail mix of them.
Okay.
Don't want to describe the trail mix. There's a different trail mix of them. Like
They might be a trail mix, but some of them are not very tasty.
Thank you.
Gotta watch out
That's
for the
what I
ones that
was-
are nutty.
That's what I was waiting on.
it in my head.
I may not feel the greatest right now, but I've got some jokes.
You can still crack out a few ones.
Hey, I don't care. You've got it. Oh baby, you've got it.
I was thinking that too.
Sorry, I had to. So she just kind of looks at everyone and goes, well, I might as well find out if I am the last priestess of the wind. You're welcome to join me.
Well, your friend goes. We should probably check if the last priest is still dead.
I mean, if she's alive, then I'm free to continue exploring the seas with my friends, right?
Probably. Wait, he takes a second. You're not gonna stay here.
I'll come back.
Mm.
You know I'm gonna come back.
Don't worry, if she has to come back, I'll make her come back.
Mhm.
I will come back. Look, look, Kentori, I have forgotten so much, but I have just now discovered that we have seas below us, and islands that we can go to. We just can't all stay here. You see the wisdom in that, right?
I guess that's right.
So let me find out. I hate you.
Happen.
You changed my picture.
Hold up. I gotta say this.
What the
You
frick
changed
is that?
You changed my
Ah!
Sky Priest.
Ah! It's so scuffed.
Why isn't she furry?
I mean,
That is
that's the
not what
best I could.
happened to her.
No, I mean that's the best I could find as a reference. So
She doesn't just magically change. She
no, she doesn't. Yeah.
No, she doesn't. But
Oh,
hey,
goodness.
That was so like Uncanny Valley for some reason.
It's okay. All right. So as all this is happening,
well, she looks at Katori and goes, so let's go find out if the previous priestess is still alive. I mean, I'm still of the priesthood. I'm just not the last one. If she's still alive, not the last one alive.
Well, let's check. He
Okay.
says we're going downstairs. AK, that room you were in. AK, actually, she's missing a hand because of Bernier. Good job.
yep.
If she's alive now, you fricked her over. Good job, Bernier.
All right. And as you walk kind of like across the bridge towards the
It's not the bridge. They're still standing. It's actually in the
Oh.
central tower. Remember?
Okay,
You go down
well,
the staircase.
yeah, as you're walking kind of like down the stairs, you kind of zoom out of the tower door and encompass the city as a wide angle shot.
It's the end. Oh no.
And that's where our adventure will continue next time on Shores of Sorrows.
Hope we're gonna have a final thing of this. It's better be the final. I swear to God.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us on Shores of Sorrows. I am PA Kenny USA, aka RTE Studios, your host for this program, and our lovely GM can go around the table and do the things.
Everyone at once say things.
I
Not
am
at
not
once.
going to say things. You go.
Oh God. That was the thing.
Oh.
Oh God. Words. Quickly, someone say something funny.
Pickles and orange juice.
Cool. Okay.
Pickles and orange juice.
As we close out, let's all say goodbye in unison.
No.
3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.
Have a great time. We'll see you next time. And remember, be empowered to play.
Yeah.